Hey everybody, it is Monday. So, well, everybody looks forward to the weekends. Lately, I have been dreading the weekends. Seriously. Just because on the weekends it's slightly harder to stay on track just because you have plans, you can go out, and it just gets kind of a little bit. So, with that said, on Saturday when I weighed myself, I did weigh in at 299. Yay! But it was the weekend, and even though I did work out. I worked out for over an hour on Saturday and over an hour on Sunday. And I managed to gain 2 pounds. So now I'm back at 301. I'm not letting that stop me, but it just irritates me a little bit because it is the weekend, and even though I did get in the workouts, my eating pattern kind of changes just because I wake up really later in the day and everything's kind of later, and I've only had I'll have breakfast, but then I'll have like a combined lunch dinner. So I don't know if it's just the eating pattern over the weekends or what. I have been slightly stressed. I don't want to use excuses or like subliminal excuses as to why I may be gaining the weight instead of losing it. It's just been I would say extremely stressful, but just a tad. My sister all of a sudden wants to come over for Christmas or for February for the kid's birthday, which is fine. But my sister really stresses me out. Even though she doesn't realize it or know it, she does. She's younger than me. She's 2 years younger. And she's had this mentality that she's the baby of the group and she needs to be taken care of because she's the baby. And even though when we were younger, I used to act like the protective older sister and, help her out and whatever. We're adults now, and I'm 28, she's 26. I don't need to be, just worrying about that. So with her coming over, it feels like I have to take care of her. Even though I am dying to see my niece and nephew, I love them like if they were my own. Just the idea of her being here, or the possibility, really freaked me out. And then my husband's been having back problems. He went to a chiropractor on Friday. He has another appointment today. His insurance doesn't cover that kind of medical expense. So that kind of put us in a hole for this month, and obviously money is another stress factor. I guess when we moved, we expected my boutique to still continue being as successful as it was a few months ago. And it's kind of dwindled. I don't know if it's just people are not buying, or it's just the holidays and they're holding off for that big ticket item. Whatever it is, it's affecting us. And it's just, I'm trying to not feel stressed about it and just kind of like blow it off and know that everything's going to be okay. But it's hard. I started meditating. I actually tried Friday night for the first time, and it was actually pretty cool. I don't know if I was doing it completely right. I read some websites and looked at some YouTube videos. But it's really interesting. And it kind of feels like at some point, when I took psychology in college, our professor hypnotized us. So in a way, it does kind of feel like you're kind of self-hypnotizing yourself. But you just kind of blank out and just, I don't know. And then when you finally open your eyes, you're just like, where am I? So it was pretty cool. So I'm about to, it's almost 9 in the morning, I'm about to have breakfast and hop on my gazelle and just continue my routine. And if I know that the weekend is where I struggle, then I will just live with it. Like, hey, the weekend is just a total fuck up for me when it comes to losing weight. But as long as I continue the course starting Monday, then I have faith that I'll be fine. So yeah, it seems like I gained 2 pounds over the weekend.